Students, welcome back. We have finished our class on this topic. That is, we were discussing the nature of velocity, and we have seen that it's a vector quantity. It's the displacement covered per unit time. So its unit is meter per second. Same unit of the speed, but the difference is only distance and displacement. If a body covers distance, that is speed. If a body covers displacement per unit time, that is the velocity formula, and every unit, everything is same. Here you will see the distance displacement in case of velocity. So these are the types of velocities: instantaneous velocity, variable velocity, average velocity, uniform velocity, and relative velocity. Look, same types of the terms which we have used to define speed, same terms will be used, but same wordings will be used. But what will be the difference? Difference will be displacement. Look, this is the velocity of a body at a certain instant of time, smaller interval of time. So what was there? Speed of a body. So here that was distance. Now it's displacement. It is represented by d and arrow over v. INS, instantaneous velocity, very small interval of time when you are calculating any velocity. What is the variable velocity? If a body does not cover equal displacement in equal interval of time, if a body is not covering equal displacement in equal interval of time, if the speed or direction or both of the bodies change in a time interval, that is also called variable velocity. So how will you define in the simplest uh, way? It's that if you mark same equal displacement on a straight road, and if you see you have marked 10 kilometer or 10 meter, after each 10 meter you have marked the equal interval of distance, distance divided on the road, and you see if the body is covering first 10 meter in 2 seconds or 3 seconds, and again 10 meter, again 3 seconds, and next 10 meter in the same time, that is the second. This shows that the equal displacement of the body is covered in equal interval of time. If it is happening, then it will be uniform velocity, but it's not happening. If first 10 meters are covered in 3, and the next 10 meters are covered in 4 or 5 seconds, and the next 10 meters are covered in 8 seconds. So this type of velocity is said to be. How will you explain? The body is not covering equal displacement in equal interval of time. The marked distance is equal, but the distance taken by the car is not same. So this type of velocity is called variable velocity. So what's the example? Body moving in a circular path with uniform velocity but non-uniform. So what's the average velocity? Total displacement covered divided by total time taken by the body. That is average velocity. What's uniform velocity? When a body covers equal displacement, equal displacement. This is displacement. If a body covers equal displacement in equal interval of time, then this is called uniform velocity, which I have already discussed. And what's the relative velocity? If there is a difference of the speeds between the two bodies, one is moving faster, other one is moving slower. If you are running along a leopard or a lion, then the speed of both is relative to each other. One is slow, other one is fast. So quick quiz. A difference between uniform velocity and variable velocity. Uniform velocity is if the speed and direction of a moving body does not change with time. Both uh, body moving in a straight line is uniform speed. But if a speed or direction of the moving body changes with time, this is called variable velocity. If speed and direction of a moving body does not change with time, then it's uniform. If the speed or direction of both moving body change with time, then it is variable velocity. Example is body moving in a straight line with uniform speed and the body moving around a circular path. Then it's what speedometer of a car measures its speed. It measures only speed, not direction. Function of a speedometer. It measures only speed, not velocity. Why a body moving along circle with uniform speed as variable velocity? So this is the answer. A body moving along circular path with uniform speed has a variable velocity due to change in direction. Why it is variable velocity? Because direction is changing when a body is moving inside a circular path. But what about speedometer? It calculates only speed, but it does not show the direction of any moving object. So number 6, acceleration. How it is defined? Rate of change of velocity. If the velocity is changing, it may be change of direction. It may be slowing down or faster, but at the same time, the change in velocity is called basically acceleration. Velocity of a body changes due to change in either its magnitude or direction. You are moving with the faster speed. Suddenly you are applying brakes. Your velocity is decreasing. So this is change in velocity. Acceleration is produced. You are suddenly putting your foot with high force and you starts accelerating. So why? Because velocity has sudden changed, increased. So that's why it is called acceleration. What's the mathematical form? If a body is moving with initial velocity vi and after time interval t, its velocity becomes vf, then the acceleration is calculated by using this formula for acceleration. It is change in velocity divided by time. How the change in velocity is calculated? If the velocity of a body from starts from 0 meter per second rest, and after time 5, 10, 30 second, its velocity becomes 20 meter per second. So its velocity has changed from 0 to 20. So this is the change in velocity. During how much time interval? This will be the time taken to change the velocity. And if you calculate the change in velocity divided with time, you will be calculating acceleration. So this is the formula. Final velocity, initial velocity. Whatsoever the final velocity is, if you are starting from rest, initial velocity will be 0. And time taken to change the velocity, you will be calculating acceleration. In case of formula, that is Vf final velocity, Vi initial velocity divided by time. What will be that unit? Write in the formula again. This is the change in velocity divided by time. Then what's the unit of velocity? Velocity or change in velocity both have the same unit, that is meter per second. And what about change in velocity per unit time, that is t second? You will multiply these 2 seconds, you will make it simpler by using mathematics, then it will become second square. So the unit of acceleration is, most of the time you people mix it. You write meter per second, but it is meter per second square. Why? Because you are dividing unit of velocity with time. Unit of velocity already have second. You are dividing with another time, then it will become meters per second square. The nature is it's a vector quantity. So what are the kinds of acceleration? Instantaneous acceleration, uniform acceleration, variable acceleration, average acceleration, positive acceleration, negative acceleration. These are 2 extra terms which we will discuss. Instantaneous acceleration is instant, small interval of time. The change of velocity which is during any small interval of time, that is called instantaneous acceleration. Whereas uniform acceleration, if the velocity of a body changes in equal interval of time, then it is called, however the small the interval may be, this is called uniform acceleration. And what's variable acceleration? When there is unequal change in velocity. If the velocity is not changing in equal interval of time, then that type of the velocity is called, that type of the acceleration is called variable acceleration. Then how will you calculate average acceleration? The total change in velocity divided by total time. This is the total change in velocity, this is the total time. This is the sign to calculate the acceleration, average acceleration. You will be given the total change in velocity, then you will find out the total time taken to change the velocity and you will divide it. You will be calculating average acceleration. Positive acceleration is if the velocity is increasing. How it becomes positive? Simple. Vf minus Vi. If you are starting from 0 and that is initial velocity Vi, you are reaching up to another value, that is 10 meter per second. This is final velocity. How will you calculate the difference? If it happens during 2 seconds, then final minus initial, 10 minus 0 divided by 2, 5. 5 is positive. When you find the difference, it becomes positive. This clearly shows that the velocity is increasing. When the velocity of any object is increasing, then the acceleration will be positive. But what happens when you suddenly apply the brake? You are moving with velocity 10 meter per second. This is your initial velocity at that time. And when you apply the brake, it becomes 0. 0 is final velocity. When you will find the difference, 0 minus 10, that will be minus sign. This shows that when velocity is decreasing, When the velocity is decreasing, then at that time the acceleration will be negative. This is the concept. This is also called deceleration, and it happens like in case of a sudden applying the brakes. So when velocity decreases from maximum value to minimum, that minimum is basically final zero at, after application of the brake. Zero minus maximum, suppose 30 meter per second you are moving and you have suddenly applied and you have reduced the speed up to zero. So 0 minus 30 minus 30 will be the difference. So it will be negative acceleration when the acceleration is, when the velocity is decreasing, and the velocity is actually increasing, like when you suddenly apply to increase the speed of a car, your speed is increasing, so acceleration will be positive. So what are the examples of negative acceleration? If the driver will apply brakes, the velocity will decrease. So the acceleration will be negative and the acceleration will be positive in direction to that body. Sorry, acceleration will be opposite to that body. First, I am repeating. If the driver will apply brakes, the velocity will decrease. So the acceleration will be negative. What will be the direction of acceleration? These two, velocity and acceleration, will be opposite to each other. If the velocity was in front, direction will be opposite due to decrease in velocity. So at the end, quiz, a body moving with uniform velocity, what will be its acceleration? Answer. A body moving with uniform velocity will have zero acceleration, because velocity is not changing, there will be no acceleration. But when acceleration is defined as rate of change of velocity, when the body is moving with uniform velocity, the change in velocity will be zero. So acceleration is also will also be zero. So this is the answer for this question. What will be the acceleration during uniform velocity? Zero acceleration. So another question is, can a body have acceleration with zero velocity? So here is the change in velocity. This is the formula to calculate the acceleration of any object. This is the change in velocity. If change in velocity is zero, then of course there will be no acceleration. This is the answer for this question. So number 3, if a bus is traveling eastward, can its acceleration be westward? Explain. Is it possible that the velocity of an object be in a direction other than direction of acceleration? So these are the questions to find the answer. If an object is stationary, is it acceleration is it its acceleration is necessary zero? So these are 3, 4, and 5 questions, and hope you will find the answers of these questions. Till now, I thank you very much, and with this, our class we have in our class we have completed some of the physical quantities. We have started with some of the distance, displacement. Then we have defined uh, another term, that is speed, then velocity, then acceleration, and their types. So with this, I thank you very much for your patience.